In my head, the whole time I was just thinking like, yo, did this dude like really just finesse me? Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Naomi, aka Ivory Nomi on all my platforms, and today we'll be talking about Valentine's Day. I've taken several L's, and that's what I decided to talk about. We're going to talk about the three. It's going to be a 3-day series. So I'm just going to jump into the video and start with the first one. First one was a Valentine's Day L that I took my sophomore year in college. I was talking to this dude. We're going to call him Sam. Sam was a pretty cool dude. It's just, at the time, he was like online for a fraternity, so his communication was really off for me. At one point, I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I was just like, look, man, this isn't going to work. You don't got time, and I need the attention. So we fell off. We're still cool. When I see him, I would say hi. After a while, I started realizing that, he used to like reach out to my friends like, oh, I miss Naomi, this and the third. So they would tell me about it. So I just said, why not? So we started talking again. Everything seemed all peachy and good. And it was good. Like, we were good. Communication was good. Everything was good. He was trying. And that's what I needed. So, it was around, it was 1 week before Valentine's Day. So I guess the first week of February, it was me and my friends. We were sitting in our lobby of our dorm. And we were just talking about,
oh, Valentine's Day. We can't wait to get gifts for our Valentines.
You know, how young girls act. Talking about their dudes and being all, yeah. So he had texted me and was like, hey, I'm about to pull up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool, because I didn't get to see him too often because he was online and he was always doing something for his frat. So he pulled up or whatnot, and we were all, chilling in the lobby, talking this and the third. Now, there's one thing that Sam would do that would really blow me. And when I say blow me, it would blow me. He used to ask people for food or just things all the time. And that's something that would get on my nerves. One thing about me, the way I was raised, you don't ask people for stuff. You're not always asking somebody for stuff. And as a man, I didn't feel like that's something that he needed to do. Why are you always asking somebody for something? Why is it that you want this, you want that, and you always got to ask somebody? And in me being on your arm, I'm not feeling none of that, because I can't be your shorty and all you want to do is ask people for stuff. That's not attractive. So in that moment when he did that, I automatically pulled him aside and was like, yeah, I don't like when you do that. It's embarrassing, it's unattractive. And he has said something slick. So I was just like, if you know me, I'm quick with the comeback. So I had said some around the lines
I mean, at the end of the day, the only reason I'm even still talking to you or even talking to you again is because my friends had to pretty much beg me.
When I said that, I already knew that I had messed up. I didn't mean it either. I was just in the moment of being upset. That's how I used to work. I would just say things without thinking. You could tell he was upset by the expression on his face. And I kind of was just like, I'm sorry. I did not mean that. That was not like that. I'm sorry. He was like, it's cool, blah, blah. I just kind of want to leave right now and just go clear my head, blah, blah, blah. So after that, he had left, and, I tried my best to, contact him and make sure he was good and everything, because I knew that I had messed up. So, after that, everything was good. We were good. I had gotten his Valentine's Day gift the whole time. He was also crossing the next week after Valentine's Day, so I'd also got his probate gift. I had got everything lined up. I was like,
yeah, my man's about to cross. We about to enjoy Valentine's Day.
I was all lovey-dovey and whatnot. Valentine's Day, he pulls up with my Valentine's Day gift. I had his, gave him his, he gave me mine. We spent some time together. It was a great time. He left. I think it was a couple days after that, one of my friends had contacted me pretty much telling me hey, I saw your man's and he was with Rochelle. I was like, in mind, the reason why I was like, is because I know Rochelle, and we're just going to call Rochelle the roller, because that's what she would do. Be rolling with no breaks. This was not the first situation I had with Rochelle. It just seemed like at one point, it's like every dude that I was talking to, she was talking to too. I just didn't understand it. I was just like, what's going on? So when I found out the information, I automatically pulled him aside like, yo, what's going on? Why am I hearing this and that and the third? And he was just like,
oh, people be talking so much, da 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 da, this, that, and the third. Like, me and her are just cool. We're in the same class. I was over there. It was nothing like that.
whatever the case may be. You know, me just looking like a sad puppy, like, okay. Had no evidence. So what am I going to do except believe what he's saying? So I did. I believed like a sad little girl. Believed everything that he had to say. Probate came. Went to the probate, had his gift. I was with my friends in the, audience, cheering him on like, yes, my man is about to cross. Yes, crossed. I went down there, gave him his gift. It was all dandy. Like, we were good. Like, I thought everything was fine. I thought everything was good. But boy, was I wrong, because a week after that, or like that following week, it was spring break. So he went to Florida with his line brothers, and I just chill at the crib. And I'm over here texting him, and I'm getting no response. And I'm just like, what's going on? And I'm the type that has anxiety. So when stuff like that starts happening, I start like going batshit crazy. Like, I'm go from mad to sad to can't sleep to trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I'm over here trying to cope. Like, what did I do? Why is he upset? La, la, la. Not knowing, like, what's going on. Not knowing why he's not responding. But I'm looking at Instagram, and he's out with his mans and his friends, and they over here having a good time. I was like, well, it's spring break. Maybe that's what it is. But at this point, I had to get mentally prepared for this L, because it seems like I'm about to take an L with this dude. Next week, we get back to campus. At this point, the school that I went to, like, a week after probate, we would have like events for each frat or sorority. So I don't remember whose event it was, but me and my girls got dressed, got ready, went to the event. We waiting in line, get some good seats, turn my head, and guess what I see? I see Sam with Rochelle, and they just holding hands like they together. And I'm just like, huh? Like, did I miss something? I don't know if y'all ever watched a movie when you just saw some geek stuff and it just goes back like, what? That was literally me. Like, what? My friends were like, hey, what is going on? I was like, sis, I cannot stay here. I cannot stay here. I know my anger. I know me. I cannot stay here and watch this. I gotta go.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP.
Like, at that point, when I tell you I was embarrassed, like, I was like, how did this happen to me? What did I do? Went back to my room. And I just went in. Like, when I told you I was mad, I went in. All the stuff he had gave me, I had ripped everything to shreds. There was nothing. Ripped everything into pieces, because you had me so chopped. And all I could think was, oh my God, this boy has finessed me for the gifts, man. Because you could have been left me, bro. 2-3 weeks before I bought anything. I could have kept my money. I didn't get the chance to keep my money. You just robbed me, finessed me. I was so sick. But I had to take that out. So I just ripped everything up. Very nicely ripped it up to shreds and just threw it out the window. Some of that shit laying in the trees. Some of that shit laying on the ground. I did not care. Because you didn't care about me. Why did I care about your gifts? I don't care. So I think it was like 2 days before he reached out to me wanting to talk or whatever. He came and said some BS, talking about I should have known. How am I supposed to know that we're done if you didn't tell me? And then you have the audacity to pull up with another shorty in my face. Like, you're lucky. And he's so lucky. I was changing in that era. Because if I was shorty from like maybe freshman year, I would have just... Everybody would have caught the hands. But I relaxed. And I was just like, at the end of the day, we're done. You have a great life. And I'll enjoy mine. He left out. Went back to my room. And I don't know what told me. I was just looking outside the window. I look outside the window. He just staring at the tree like, damn. Shorty just really ripped everything I gave her. Yes, I did. Yes, I did rip everything you gave me because you had me chopped. Like, wow. Wow, I was upset. But I got over it. And at the end of the day, I don't know if y'all ever heard the saying, they always come back because they do. It wasn't instantly, but he tried to come back. And I was like, pump your brakes. I'm good. I've moved on. I'm not going and taking another L. Okay? But yeah, that was the story. You know, that was the first story. Like, subscribe, and let me know if you like this video. Also, if you guys have any videos that relate, please comment down below.